Hi my beautiful people, welcome to my channel. Today I am doing a all drugstore look. This was extremely a struggle because I don't usually do drugstore. I usually try to do high-end because I just find it works better on my tan skin, but I'm very surprised by how drugstore works now. So obviously right here I am filling in my brows with the drugstore product called Maybelline. Maybelline came out with a 3-quad brow color item. I will list all the products down below. It does take me a while to list my products because I like to create the links, and it does take me some time. So all I'm just doing is I'm going in a backward motion against my eyebrow hairs to get the skin colored and then give the tint to the eyebrows. And of course, I always do clean up my eyebrows with some concealer. I just try to clean up the bottom part, and then I just try to really shape out the edges just to give a nice defined point, and I leave the rest more natural. I find that this way makes everything much more smoother. And then I did not find a primer that is drugstore friendly, so I went ahead and just took some concealer and put some concealer over my eyes as a primer. Then I'm going to take the City Color bronzer trio thing, and I'm going to use it as an eyeshadow transition color onto my crease. And I almost think I should have set the concealer before I applied anything on top of it, because I felt like it was really hard to blend color after that, and I didn't get that strong of a color payoff with the shadows. So I'm definitely going to have to do some research on what is a good eyeshadow primer. So I'm also using a L'Oreal Quad. When it comes to drugstore eyeshadow, I always find that L'Oreal and CoverGirl have the best color payoff and the best blendability. So at the end of the day, my favorite is L'Oreal because I just feel like their colors most likely look like a high-end and work kind of like a high-end and are the most blendable, and the finishing of the color is always really nice and it's not so off color. So I'm basically just taking a mauve color and just working it into my crease. And then I'm going to take a deep purple color and I'm going to work that into my outer crease and give my eyes a stronger definition. The crease very well, I'm going to go in with a golden color by L'Oreal. I think it's called Amber Brush, and I'm going to just really pop that from the inner corner of my lid into the center to give my eyes a very bright effect. And I really love this shadow because it really does have a strong pigmentation. I could just almost imagine me using like a really matte color in the crease and putting this color on. It will look beautiful. Of course, I'm doing my eyeliner, and it's very self-explanatory. You just have to have a lot of patience with eyeliner. And I just want to say that with drugstore eyeshadow, it's really hard to achieve a very dramatic look because there's a lot of shimmer shadows, and shimmer shadows are really hard to blend because it just creates the whole eye to be very reflective. And I just found myself kind of struggling with the drugstore one. But I mean, the finishing was beautiful. I got a lot of compliments on my makeup, and it looked great on film as well. So, once you do your eyeliner, just clean it up a little bit. And now I'm going to add some false lashes. I already did that. I can't really show you guys. It takes too long. Then I'm taking this Maybelline Better Skin Foundation. They claim that this foundation is supposed to be really good for your skin, and that it's supposed to like cure your skin over a period of time. I'm not sure if it does that. I'm going to use it for a couple of weeks and see if my skin improves at all. But obviously you can tell that this foundation is way too light for my face. I found this is like the second to the darkest color, and I just find that this foundation does not have great colors for tan skin, which is the case in a lot of drugstore products. So what I like to do is I just like to really blend the foundation into my skin. And then after I've blended into my skin, I'm going to set it with the powder. And then I'm going to blend into my skin with the powder again, with the Beauty Blender again. And then I'm going to contour my skin. And I like to contour it with this Maybelline Fit Me contour stick in Coconut. Coconut's like the perfect shade for tan skin because it's not too red and it's not too ashy. It's like the perfect shade to do some cream contouring with. And then of course I'm going to use some concealer by Maybelline Fit Me as well in the color Sand. And I'm just going to draw out my contours. And then I'm just going to really like messy blend it out. Like it doesn't even have to be like a perfect blend. It just has to be a messy blend because I feel like sometimes when you just blend it like really well out, it's going to give you a nice airbrush effect. And that's what I'm really going for. I'm really going for a natural contour, natural obvious contour. And then at the same time, I just really want it to look smooth and nicely done. So that's what I'm doing, and it does take forever to blend this stuff out. It's just like blend, blend, baby. Just blend away. And I always like to start with the dark, and then after I'm done with the dark, then I'm going to go ahead and work in with the light color. And I have to switch my brush up because I don't want my highlight to look muggy or dark. So I just pat everything out. It's a lot of patting and swiffing. And then I, again, go in with the Beauty Blender and just really make sure everything on my face is nicely blended. I really think this technique that I do with the Beauty Blender really makes my foundation set really well. And now I'm just going to take a powder. It's a matte little powder by L'Oreal, Infallible Matte Powder. It's like that popular powder, and I love this powder because I just like put it all over my face. And I have it be a little bit darker. I've noticed that drugstore makeup powders tend to be in better colors for tanner skin than foundation. So I always try to buy a little bit of a darker color or my skin color for the setting powder. And now I'm just going back in with some bronzer and just really warming up my face, because if I don't warm up my face, I'm going to look like I have a very like white foundation on my face. And then I'm going to take the most famous blush there is from drugstore. It's Milani. Every blush from Milani is the best. This is the rose one, and I really like it because it gives myself a nice, you know, warm, cheeky look. And then I'm going to do some highlighter, and I was looking for a highlighter, and it's the L'Oreal Lumi highlighter that I saw that's supposedly a new launch. I don't know if I really like it or if I don't like it. I still need to try it for a couple of times and see if I'm like in love with it. But so far I'm not that in love with it because I feel like the particles are really chunky. Like it just looks really cakey and it's not luminous enough. Like, I mean, the shine is amazing. So maybe if I mix it with something, it will look nicer, but it's not what I want it to be. And then I'm just going to top it off with some Maybelline matte lipstick. And I think this is the burgundy one. Once again, I'm going to link everything on the bottom. And it's just a burgundy lipstick. And it's a very basic look that you can wear anywhere, to work, to school, out at night, anywhere you want to. So this is my finished look. I really hope you guys enjoy this. Don't forget to subscribe and support me. Also follow me at Instagram at GLAMBYRUNA. Bye!